for another comparison review. Today we have towels. On one side we're going to have the Aquis, I believe it's pronounced, microfiber towel. On the other side, the Tee-Owel T-shirt towel. Alright, so my hair is now clean and my stylers are in. If you want to know how I do my wash day, please check out my previous video and you will see how I do this and basically how I end up with the shower cap on after my stylers are in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and ditch this. Try to split my hair in two as evenly as possible. All right, so this side, going to scrunch and pulse with the Aquis. This is how I always do it. All right, and this side, we'll do the same with the Tee-Owel. I do want to briefly talk about these towels. If you've been following the curly world for a while, you'll know that most of us don't use normal terry cloth towels on our hair, mostly for frizz reduction purposes. Normal terry cloth towels can snag, causing breakage, causes more frizz because of friction, etc. Most of us either use a microfiber towel or a t-shirt towel or an actual t-shirt. Some people even use things like paper towels. The t-shirts and the t-shirt material towels tend to be the gentlest of them all. So if you are really worried about frizz and love your definition, like me, t-shirt's probably going to be your way to go. Microfiber is a lot more gentle than a terry cloth towel, but is still more absorbent. Your hair can dry a little faster, but you'll also get a little bit of frizz. But for those who are volume seekers, that can also be a lot of functional frizz and can give you the volume you're looking for. I can tell you that my hair, because it's so low porosity, tends to be much happier when it holds on to moisture for as long as possible. The harder cast my hair can get from my gel, from it drying with all of that moisture in there, the happier my hair is going to be, and it will hold up longer for over the course of days. For those of you with higher porosity hair, I don't know if the difference between using the two would actually be as pronounced. If you have higher porosity hair and have actually tried both, please drop a comment and let me know, because I'm actually curious if it makes as much of a difference as it does for me, as both of them have shown to be durable for me. So I've been using this one for about 2 months and I've been washing it approximately weekly, and it still is in perfect condition. There's no snags, no holes, no loose threads, anything. This towel I have not used as much since I started my curly girl journey, but I got it almost 6 years ago when I got married. I put it on our wedding registry and then used it for 4 years, and it's still holding up. It looks a little older because I had used it for 4 years, but it still, again, no holes, no tears, etc., and was washed regularly. So both of these I would say are both very good quality. I will tell you though that when I'm using the microfiber, I am more likely to notice a few loose hairs on it after I use it, which I don't really notice with this. So I do think that this one might catch just a tiny bit still, but not much. One of the perks that these towels have over just using a t-shirt or a small microfiber cloth is actually the length of them. So for those who like to plop their hair, I don't, because it gives me some wonky curls. The length of these is perfect for it. And if you actually watch my full styling video, you'll notice that because I leave the shower with my hair dripping wet, I actually like to tie it around my neck as a cape to catch some of those drips. And it's very convenient for that, and I can't really do that with a t-shirt. Quick disclaimer, Tee-Owels did gift me this towel for the purpose of a comparison review, but this was also a gift from, even though it was from a friend years ago, didn't actually pay for either of these out of my own pocket. And I do still love both of these. I think they just serve very different purposes. I'm going to go ahead and let my hair dry now while I run some errands, and I will be back. I'm back, my hair's dry, I have scrunched out the crunch. I do want to note that I did go a little light-handed with the products today so that the product didn't cover up all of the frizz and make it impossible to actually see any differences. So I did the same thing to scrunch out the crunch on both sides. I used just a little bit of oil on my hands, scrunched up, did nothing to shake my roots, anything like that, because I didn't want anything else I was doing to contribute to the way that my hair turned out. So on microfiber side, this is what we have. Obviously not too much frizz or anything, but a little bit of frizz. Also, some of my clumps are a little bit more broken. And I think that's just because since it dried faster, and it did actually dry faster than this side, it probably beat it by like half an hour to an hour, which my low porosity hair takes hours to dry. And then this is what I have on the other side. So I'm hoping that you can see this with the light. with my super dark hair. But I have a little less frizz, but not as much volume. I'm okay though, because I'm team definition. And my clumps have stayed together a lot better. So personally for me, t-shirt towel wins, but it's down to personal preference. If you've tried both types of towels and have a preference, I would love to know your hair type, whether it be porosity, how tight your curls are, and which you prefer, because I love to learn what works for different people's hair. And on that note, I am going to officially get rid of that wonky middle part. There we go, much better. Take care and see you next time.